I realize
So-
I'm confusing myself. I want to make sure I got this right. Okay, so in QuickBooks, like the one we were using,
No,
that
the
has
new one.
The new one.
Edit the customer and put their email in there. So supposedly when we submit those in there, it's supposed to be able to attach it to their account.
Okay, can you show me where to find that then? Because
Is
I
that like-
haven't been able, I mean, I've looked in it, but I couldn't find where I could find the client's information.
Hold on a second.
Sorry, I know you're busy.
Well, we're all busy. We're just gonna demo this app for this Home Fun, guys. We're using Abracadabra and I don't know, some other guy.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this one, okay.
Yeah, to go to customer and then edit the customer.
And this is the same account that I have
Yeah,
access to now.
Edit
Okay,
it and put their email right there.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I know how to do that. I just wanted to make sure I was doing it right before
All
I
right.
got myself all hold up.
No problem. Thanks.
Sure.
Hey, it's Kevin. Oh, good. Is Brendan there with you? Is Brent there with you? Hold on for a minute, please. kidding me? Hello, Yoruba. Hey, this is Kevin. How you doing? If you can just grab Sean, or if you need me to set up the conference call, I can. Whatever's best. Okay.
sent you that quote.
What's the quote? Okay.
You never know what's that. 55,000, 55.95 for the one.
Yes, I'm here. Hey, Sean, how you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. I set up this. Have y'all had a chance to install the app yet? Okay. Well, the difference is when you go to make a playlist, you have choices from your phone that you can put in there too. Okay. Um, did you try the fader on the front where you could fade between the? Okay. Um, and then were you able to do the notice? So far as the top part where you could see the beats with a countdown. Yes. Did you see that? And then the beats per second exactly. Okay. Okay. Then one of the questions I had at the top where you see the name of the song right to the right of the countdown where the song is. I was wondering if you thought that was to send you a copy of this video, or you tell me. I can post it on Basecamp. I actually have it. Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to look at it while I was on the phone or if you wanted to review it yourself, separately. Okay. Yeah, true. That would be good. That'd be really helpful because usually all the way through we'll have these APKs that you can put on your phone. And that way you can stay up to date on the current process. But the video I'll send you is actually a screen of the app running on my phone, and it even has the sound and everything. So you can see it, but you can't actually. I'm sorry, what's that? Sure. You can see it, you can't actually do anything. You can just watch the video, but it does walk you through the different parts. Yeah, I'll put that on there. Sure, sure, no problem. Yeah, absolutely. So, well, good. That's good because there's so many little pieces on there that I wanted to make sure that that was all good, so I can get that established, and then get all those everything connected, and then like I said before, then they won't have the full mixer, but we'll use a similar module to be able to build out the karaoke part. Yeah, yeah. Well, that'll be where the mixer is going to be like the main hub of everything. But before they get to that, we'll let them do the voiceovers, and then they'll add that in, kind of like on the playlist, and then that'll be imported into the mixer. Yeah, that's the part we're trying to see what we can do about that, because I did find a guy that has this library, a couple of them. No, he's the guy. You hardly ever get. It's kind of we want to make sure. The hard part about it is as soon as you start mentioning that to anybody, they're like, nope, you can't do that because the songs are licensed and you can't record them. So they cut you right off. So I'm trying to see if there's a way to. As soon as you start recording, it's the problem. Well, yeah, because they're not going to believe it's just for one day. Once it's recorded, that's it. Um, it probably is actually. Yeah, you get a lot of credibility, a lot of news exposure. That recording and then sharing it from a licensed song right now is still an issue. I mean, I have tried to get around it, but as of right now, it's still an issue. Yeah. With anybody else that hasn't actually bought that song and has a license, yeah. Yeah, it is pretty easy to find. They get some tools they can use to kind of sniff them out and just recognize a few beats, and then they put it in their database and match them up. I just put somebody. I mean, we were doing this one for somebody on YouTube, and it was like some skydiving company, and they had some music in the background, and we put it in there. Even took out the vocals. In about 3 days, we get this notice. Okay, this is a license infraction, and we're taking it down from YouTube. It was like, oh yeah, you can listen in. That's up to you at that point, I guess. That's pretty. That loop part there is going to be hard for them to find that you're sitting there recording it, I think. Yeah, put it in the forum or something like that, and somebody says, "Here's how I did it," and whatever. Okay, well, I'll keep fleshing this out. I'm working on the rest of the playlist features, getting the other pieces in here to the mixer, and then the part before you get to the mixer when they're loading everything up and getting it ready to actually play. There's about 3 or 4 before you actually get to this part. So. And I'll go ahead and put the rest of the video on there about the playlist on the YouTube, and then send you a link in the Basecamp where you can look at that, and then you can just let me know of any questions on there. And then Sean, the same thing when you get your Android phone, a real one, then Oh, was it pink? Did it? So even if it wasn't starting off at pink, it is now. Hmm. Huh. Yeah, you should be able to just click on it and it'll ask your permission. But other than that, once you do that, it should be all ready to go. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Lollipop actually is, or Marshmallow is one of the newer ones. That'd be good. Yeah, that'd be great because that way you can get the actual real test and just like a user has it, and that'll same page, and then you can let me know of any questions or that you have too. Okay. Well, good. Well, anything else related to this that you have questions on right this second? Well, at the next round, I'm going to be able to have all of the um, operational functions on the front part of the app, and then have the right now the playlist is kind of separate. You can build the list, and you have to click to play it. We'll have it where it automatically puts it into the queue, and tie all of that together, and then you'll be able to just run the whole thing right through it, and then you'll have the ability to play through your Bluetooth. No, it's just on the phone, whatever's on your phone. If they're saved on your phone, yeah, if you can access it normally, then you should be able to act the same exact thing. Yes. Well, well, if you're logged into the place you're getting the music from, and you're logged using that same phone, you can add it to the playlist. So if you can play it like through the, I'm sorry, go ahead. Oh yeah. The thing is, if you can play it through your default music player on your phone, then you can add it to the playlist. Absolutely. So yeah, sure. Yeah, I have a list of things, so I'm kind of checking them off as I know things that can actually be worked through in the program. So until I get this part done here, then I'll be able to give you a better idea of what's feasible and what isn't. Hmm. That's true. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. I'll definitely do that because that'll help us get in the same page, and then we can see if we need to come up with Plan B or whatever, or Plan A is still good, and that'll I'll do that for you. Sure. Absolutely. Well, very cool. Well, like I said, I'll get that video on YouTube for you, and then set those up there. And as new APKs come out, I'll load them up in Basecamp, and we'll keep this moving forward. Well, good deal. And yeah, just just put a snapshot on Basecamp of that pink phone before you send it out, Sean, because you might go to like the phone museum or something. Oh, cool. That's right. Thanks, you too, Ruben. Thanks, Sean. See ya. Bye bye.